Hi everyone! Hey, so I posted a picture the other day of me in this shirt and I had like a Blackberry layering thing on, so I got a lot of questions on that, on how I did that and how you can layer the darker colors without it looking streaky. Okay, so I'm actually getting ready for today. Today we are celebrating my family's Thanksgiving, so I'm about to head out to go to my family's Thanksgiving, and my house smells amazing because I'm making the dessert and sweet potatoes, so it smells really good. Wish y'all could smell it. But anyway, so I just thought I'd jump on here real quick and show y'all how I did this, because I kind of explained like you use a little bit thicker layers, but I thought I'd just show y'all real quick how I do this. So, Blackberry is very, very tricky to work with. Okay, so you really want the thinnest layer possible with Blackberry. So I'm going to do this live here, and I have my mirror. Normally I'm like sitting in front of my mirror, and this is a lot easier, so I'm going to try and do it to where I can see, but also y'all can see, and hopefully this turns out right. You never know. So with Blackberry, shake, 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 okay? Shake really, really good. And FYI, a lot of people ask me about my shirt. You guys know I love promoting small businesses. So my shirt is actually from my sweet friends boutique that are also fellow Sene sisters, Courtney and Danielle. Their boutique is Swanky Chic Boutique. They just had their big grand opening. They've been an online boutique for several years, but they just got a storefront here in downtown Keller on Main Street. So if you're in the area, and like Fort Worth Keller area, go see them at their boutique. It's beautiful. But this is where I got this shirt, and so I wanted to try and match my shirt color with a really deep, deep purpley wine color, okay? So this is how I came up with this one. So I take out Blackberry, okay? I'm going to take it out. You do not want it blobby. You are literally going to scrape, 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 okay? Because you want Blackberry very thin. And you know how sometimes you can get like the top and it's thick still on the top and it kind of makes a line, so make sure you scrape off that Blackberry top, okay? Okay, don't spill on my carpet. I'm just gonna hold it. Okay. So my first one I scraped like crazy, and I'm gonna apply my first very, very thin layer of Blackberry. Okay? Oh, hi, Dawn, can't wait to see this. Well, hopefully it turns out right because I'm on live video. We'll see. Okay, so I always start in the middle. Waterline. Waterline. Normally I would re-dip because I want really thin layers. I'm going to be doing the LipSense talk this whole time, so hopefully y'all understand me. Normally I would re-dip, but because I want this so thin, I'm not going to re-dip. Okay, then I kind of flip it around to the other side. And I do one thick one. Okay. So see how I kind of missed some spots in here? I don't want that. That will show through. So I want to go ahead and fix that right now, okay? So I'm not going to re-dip because I don't want it thicker. Okay. So now it's kind of not like, I mean, you can see right there, it's like it's kind of lighter right in there, but it's not like super patchy, and it's not on perfectly straight right now. Like obviously my waterline, and I don't get all the way to the edge. Hopefully y'all can understand me. I don't get all the way to the edge because I actually want that deeper plummy color to show through the edge more than I want the black, okay? So if I took this and like lined black down here, that's what would be showing the most, and I don't really want that for my look. Okay, so here's black. Okay, so it's not perfect. You don't have to get it perfect, but you don't want like a giant white patch or something, you know? So just make sure you don't have really big, really thin patch with a really thick patch, you know? You want it somewhat even, but it doesn't have to be perfect. But it's very, very thin, okay? And that's all I'm doing because one layer of black is going to be really dark. Now, if I was layering Blackberry and only wearing Blackberry right now, then I would get each layer after this a little bit thicker and a little bit thicker, so it would be uneven, okay? But I'm actually going to go to Plum, and I'm going to use Plum. So a lot of people have said Plum can be really streaky on them too. So the same way you apply Blackberry is how you're going to do Plum, okay? So shake really, really well again. And I'm going to do each layer a little thicker and a little thicker to make sure that it's not so streaky. Okay, so right now I have this giant blob on it. I'm going to kind of wipe that off. Excuse me. And I'm going to dip every time. Kind of scrape it off. Waterline. Then I line, okay? Sorry, I got a little choked. Okay. So, you see my hurl. I'm going to keep hurl. I'm going to keep building on this, okay? So, I'm going to do, and yes, on this layering, I do about 4, sometimes 5 layers. It's actually okay. You don't want it really thick and goopy, or it can get gross feeling, but you do need to get more than 3 layers, okay? Sorry, it's sticky. Okay, so that's my first layer of Plum. So this one, I dipped it. I'm gonna just scrape off just a little, like not scraping like I normally would, but just a little bit, and do it again. Dip again, slight scrape. I want that really dry. As you keep layering thicker and thicker, you have to wait an extra long dry time in between each one, okay? Dip. I go inner, and then I go outer. Okay? Then I use the sharp heart, and I line. Okay, so it's looking even better. You can kind of tell, and I waterline right there. So I'm gonna go back and get that really good on my third coat of Plum. LipSense talk, sorry. Eliza, I got my top. I said it at the beginning of this video, but I got it at my friend's boutique called Swanky Chic Boutique. I'll post their link in the comments of this, okay? Okay, my last one. So this one, I'm gonna make kind of thick just to get all this really good and coated so I don't see the streakiness of the black underneath. Because your black is gonna show through like crazy. So I'm gonna pull this out, and you don't want the giant blob, but you just want to gently scrape off the giant blob, okay? And so I see I kind of have a little spot in there. You also don't want to press down. You just want to slightly glide across your lip, okay? And you want enough product where it's not like, You don't want it dry. You want it to where it just slightly glides across, okay? So I'm not pushing down. Okay, we're getting good. Dip again. And this is probably going to be our last one, so I'm just going to do one giant swipe across. Okay, and now I'm going to use the thinner heart to line. There we go. Looks good, and it covered up all the blackberry, okay? Looks good. Now let that dry. When you have like 4 layers on, you want, like I said, extra drying time, okay? Thanks for hanging in there with me, y'all. Hi, Brazy Bree! Cutest name. Okay, once I set my sit in, okay, this is gonna dry. For this look, I did sand gloss, okay? Just to kind of tone it down just a little bit. Nothing. Completely good. Okay? Done. Can you see it? So nothing's patchy. Everything is pretty good, pretty lined. Again, now that I can talk normal, I don't take blackberry all the way to the edge. I use that for my plum color. I take that to the edge, okay? So your first coat of blackberry, you just want the very, very thin. Like I showed you at the beginning, you were literally scraping off the color. You never redip it. You want it very, very thin, but you want it even. You want it an even thin. So that's the main key, because your black is always going to show through like crazy. So just keep layering on that other color. Like I did this with blue-red the other day. I actually had to do one final coat of blue-red just to get past the black showing through so much. So yeah, even if you're at 4 layers, and sometimes my bottom lip I have to do one, like a 5th layer of just a swipe, okay? It's actually not too thick. Sometimes you can get it, like if I was doing every single 5 layer really, really thick, then yes, that would be too thick. But because I'm building on my thickness, it's actually not bad at all, and this will literally stay all day long. So when I wore this the other night, I went to Mi Cocina with a bunch of the DFW leaders in the area, and I ate these like horribly greasy brisket tacos. I mean, they were dripping with grease, and I said, okay, girls, surely it's completely worn off right here. My waterline, they're like, no, it's not. So it actually stayed really, really well. So anyway, there you go. I hope that helps y'all. I hope that will help you not be too scared of blackberry, but just build on the thickness of each layer and keep covering. And I dip every time, and then each layer is going to be a little bit thicker, until you get that one final swipe and everything is good and coated and even. So anyway, matched my shirt. Okay, here's my cute swanky chic shirt, y'all. If you can see it. Don't know if you can see it. But anyway, I'll post their link down below. So thanks for watching, y'all. Bye!